What up, guys? So we are going to take out the J drone, and I'm gonna go to a different location. I've only flown this maybe like once. It's like an abandoned building, cinder block building. I'm not the best at acro, so I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know how much flying in and through the building that I'm gonna get done, but it is a nice area that we can stretch the wings again on the J drone. If you don't know what the J drone is, stay tuned. Once I get there, I'll show you the drone. I'll show you what I brought with me. I have a backpack on me. I'm gonna be taking a mountain bike out, so check up with you in 1 second.
All right, guys, via bike, I am here. So again, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to play through this. I really don't. I know I'll be able to hit some of these gaps, no issues, maybe do some flips. Bot grinder, dude. Yeah, I watch Bot Grinder, Philip, Pennsylvania. He'd be able to rip through this stuff all day. I'm not there yet. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on a sim. So this is the J drone, and basically what this is a lightweight custom front end with a Caddx Tarsier in it. Record 4K, 1080p, I think 90, 60, 30. We're using a Funfly battery, and this gets nice run times. I'm going to be using Fat Sharks. I'm going to be using a 1-of-1 jumper, only one ever made. Don't feel salty, guys. I'm pretty stoked about it. I was humbled when they contacted me. Yo, J drone, we got a gift for you. What? Right? So the jumper, clearly the jumper fit in the jumper case. These goggles with the antennas on, I just had to bend that down this way, fit in a Maker Fire case. So that worked. Now, I'm just gonna walk you out here just to show you kind of my environment here, and then we'll send the drone and get some little dronage going on. So I'm nowhere near home. This took, I don't know what this took. This is maybe like 5-6 miles in the woods from my house. There's all types of paths out here. I know the paths pretty well. I mountain bike out here. This was, and just to show you, I don't know, try to block that sun for you guys. Ain't gonna work. We'll go over here, maybe. This is a large building. This was all part of coal mining, man. That's where I live. That's where I've always lived, in coal mining country. So, let's walk you over here. But all right, without any further ado, we're gonna send it. And again, I don't know how hard I'm gonna go, or if I'm gonna chill flight or what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Once we get into the goggles, then I get a feel for things. That's how the flight's gonna go. But let's get to the J drone, and then let J drone fly. That was a quick start-stop. I didn't bring extra props. We got chip prop there, chip prop there. I did buy extra props for this. That could have been a combination of poor pilot skills, which I'm going to bank. Also, I did not have the strap down. This was interfering in propellers. And I don't know where it is, little piece of plastic. There was plastic hanging off the side here. Those also hitting there. So let's try this again. I'm going to try to take it easy, if that's possible, and try to get something out of this adventure. But if not, you're going to see a lot of crashes. Let's go. Alright, so I basically just smacked into the ground. Hopefully that recorded, because as you can see we disconnected here. And I'm glad that I did that close to myself. You're gonna send it again. That's 2 crashes. And I wasn't recording on my fat truck, so I don't know if I got any of that footage. It was pretty dope. It was pretty good. It was epic. I'm the best FPV. No, I'm joking. But it was pretty dope. I came out of there and I kind of just hung out around here in air doing some freestyle. We're gonna try it again. Let's go. Alright guys, so that last crash left me without any FPV. My VTX is getting power, the drone's getting power. Did a hover test on the drone, drone's fine. But see what we got going on here. That beige plug should be on the Caddx, excuse me. And I'll show you exactly what it looks like. So it's basically like on any camera, focus, on any camera like that. So that's what came out of the back of it. I'm really hoping that with these pins sticking out, because there are pins sticking out here, I can put it back on and see those pins and it'll work. I don't know that that's going to be the case, but we're gonna get this open and see if we can't get this back in the air by FPV. Alright guys, so this 5 pins is where that came off of. I did place it over top of it and this thing lit. So a skilled solderer might be able to solder that on there. That ain't me. So we're going to try something else. So this is where I'm at, guys. I've kind of made a tap just to go in there to run positive and negative tap. I can power it. It'll start recording. I've ran the next pin, your positive, negative, and video are the next pins out. And that's all 3 that you really should need. I've ran one to video and ran it over here as well. And I'm not getting anything through my goggles. I also connected this to the PC because there's a USB port on there, and turned on the Wi-Fi and opened the app, and I wasn't getting anything. But upon powering it, it is recording to the SD card, which is weird. Easy fix is just to get another one, but that's like $100 fix. But that's probably what's going to have to end up doing, because I kind of like this setup. The J drone is down. I'm going to mess with this a little bit more, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it up and running. Alright guys, so I put that video wire back on. You ain't going to be able to see in here, but maybe you can. You see in there? You can kind of see in there. I have video feed now, so I think I'm going to be able to not have to spend $100 and be able to utilize this as long as I can control the recording. Single pressing it, it's not stopping it, but if I long press it, it will shut it off, and maybe it will default stop it then, so hopefully that'll work. The J drone lives to fly again, or crash again. That green light in there is from the Caddx camera, and I think, yep, press right there, should start blinking, or maybe back here. There we go. So that's recording. That's stop recording. I'm going to do a little hover test in here, and hopefully the last part of this video will be the footage of that, just to see that I put everything together properly. I'm not a builder, man. I'm not a solderer, and clearly I'm not a FPV freestyle flyer. But I know my way around a soldering iron. I know my way around a freestyle drone enough to crash and fix it, I guess. But alright guys, I thought I killed it. So here we are, guys, with the hover test. It's stop and go. It's stop and go. I don't know what that's about, because there's 2 cameras on this Caddx. One runs directly to the board, records via DVR, and the other one is strictly for FPV. Maybe it's one of my solder connections. Maybe one's loose, making it skip. Maybe the ground's loose. I don't know. Again, I'm no solder king. I'm no FPV king. But we're on the right track here. Easy thing would just spend $100, plug and play, done. But we're trying to fix it.